All right, I'm gonna give it a try to sort of explain how my second rig is built up, and it's basically around the GT-10, all of it. It has the Harley Benton GPA 100 power thing, you know, like the power stage. And right now it's just connected to a Harley Benton V30 speaker as well. So this is like my home rig, but I can easily take this with me gigging, and it's just, you know, really convenient, and doesn't take up a lot of space and all of that, and it sounds pretty great. But the GT-10 is by no means a great preamp, you know. It is what it is, and it's what, almost 15 years old by now, I guess, and they're really cheap to buy, you know, secondhand. So I mean, no real complaints, but I figured I you know, take you through like a couple of loopholes that I encounter, and especially with the preamps. And I'm only using the Marshall preamp, and it sounds all right. You know, I'll give you a little bit of a demonstration shortly, but I really had to do quite a bit of tweaking, you know, and I was really chase my tail a little bit, you know, trying to get something that sounded like a natural amplifier, because they have this, as it turned out, this horrendous mid-range puck, you know, at a really bad place in the frequency range, in my opinion, of course. And as soon as I found that out, because I was just, you know, taking down the mids to like nothing and pulling up the bass to, you know, get some body out of the sound, and it was just really difficult, you know, and nothing sounded great. So I'm going to show you what I did, because I went to the equalizer, and first and foremost I cut the let's see if we can go in there. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, and this display is broken, but it's fine. I can still make heads and tails out of this. So I did like the, what's it called when you like a low pass, you know, or let's see what they're calling it. Can't remember. So what's that? Yeah, low cut and high cut, and the high cut is down to, I think it is 4K. Is that it? Yeah, 4K, and the low cut, is that 110? Is that where it was? Yeah, probably 110. Exactly, that would be flat. Yeah, so 110 or something like that. Yeah, 110. I think that makes sense, you know, for the frequencies of the guitar. And you can see that mid hump where I took away that nastiness, which, you know, this equalizer is actually really good, and you can really tailor your sound if you want to. And then all of a sudden everything started sounding pretty damn amazing. And the next thing I don't think a lot of people make this mistake, but I did. And it's not like I didn't know about it. It's just like, yeah, I probably had to set up for something else. So in the system, you can go in and no output select. You know, you can have different settings for whatever you're using it for. So this is in my case stack return, which, yeah, it goes into a power stage. That's what it is, you know. Or, you know, in front of the amp you have different things for that, and this is what it was set for, line phone. So no wonder it sounded kind of weird. I still got a decent sound out of it, which was, you know, kind of stack return, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Anyways, you know, which is kind of weird, but as soon as I got that one settled, it started sounding a lot more natural. And yeah, let's give some examples of the sound. This is just like a low gain sound. And if I take out the EQ there, so you can see what that does, you know. It's kind of screechy in the mid-range, and with all the highs and lows in it, it sounds kind of unnatural to me. And as you could tell, I boosted the lows, you know, in the equalizer, which was a lot more pleasant than boosting in the preamp section. I boosted that up quite a bit as well. I like a lot of bass, so. So it's actually responding kind of dynamically, which is cool, you know. I don't mind playing this. I played this live, and it's all right. It's not like my main amp, which is like a huge tube amp thing, you know. And it's never gonna be that, but this is not bad, you know. It really isn't bad, especially with a decent speaker, and you know, and this Harley Benton, you know, it's 190 watts into 4 ohms, or 100 watt into 8, I think. And you know, that's more than enough. I've gigged with this, and I think it was through an 8 ohm cab, and you know, nothing mic'd up or anything like that. It was just this thing, you know. And yeah, so I figured maybe that's useful for some of you guys. It was, you know, I could have made this tone chase a lot easier if I, you know, if I knew this. So hopefully it helps out. Excuse the sloppy playing, like I said. Yeah, you can absolutely get like a decent B rig for not a lot of money. I mean, what is this altogether? Like I said, this is probably like 130 bucks, you know, the GT-10, and about maybe 100 for the Harley Benton, and some what do you call it, cables and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty much 250, you know. So that's good, and I don't even mind the wah in this. Granted, I had a digital wah for many years, so this is not that dissimilar in feel. It's not perfect, but it's all right, and it does the job. And if anyone is curious, you know, I assigned the control buttons to be delay, tap, tempo, and then I have effects 1. So this is actually just giving me a phaser for fun, you know, like eddy stuff or whatever. Not that I can do that very well, but still, you know. So, and that's a good setup. There's a trick. You can actually get the tuner to come on when you press the patch, not when you're in this, but yeah. So you don't have to use one of the control pedals for that. And, so that's good. Even more versatility, of course. And all this is doing is basically giving me a not a lot of gain, but solo level, and with a delay on. I have a delay on this one as well, but it's so fast that you can't even hear it. But I can tap it on to get some delays for crunch rhythm as well. And then I have the same thing with 3 and 4, but with just more gain, basically. So rhythm and lead, you know. It's good, it works. All right, take care, bye.